Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski 2, the rematch, takes place this weekend. And, it takes place this weekend in the main event of UFC 294, Makhachev versus Volkanovski 2. And this is a fucking huge rematch super fight, which I don't think ever happened. I mean, Cormier and Miocic had their rivalries, and it started off with a super fight. But Cormier did get the second belt. So it was Cormier with 2 belts, with this challenger and former champ Stipe Miocic. But I think this is the first time we've ever had a super fight rematch, where it's just, super fight the first time and super fight the second time. Volk's still the featherweight champ. He defended against Yair in the meantime, and Makhachev was scheduled to face Dubronx on this card, Charles Oliveira, but Oliveira pulled out last week, which is crazy. And Volk to BMF for stepping up on this very short notice. Really was scheduled, was about to just official the Ilya Topuria fight, but then he got the call, said yes without hesitation. I respect Volk. Is it enough to beat Islam Makhachev? It isn't, I don't think, man. And it's a win-win for Volk here if he loses to Makhachev. Like, even if he gets KO'd and clipped early and he gets put out, like, he took the fight on short notice. He didn't have to do it. Risked everything here. But Volk, it won't be bad for him if he loses. It really won't. It's Makhachev, and it's only the same guy he lost to before. Which, in my opinion, I think he won that fight. We'll get to that in a second, though. But he'll still be a featherweight champ. He can just fight Ilya Topuria. Volk's top 3 right now, if he definitely wins this. I think he's already in the top 7. I'm going to be really real here, because, again, Volk cleared out Max Holloway to get the world title, defended against Brian Ortega. No, beat Max Holloway to get the world title, won the belt, defended in the rematch against Max Holloway, which I think he won 3-2. If you rewatch that fight, at first I thought Holloway could win, but rewatching that fight, Volk definitely won that 3, 4, and 5. Then he fought Brian Ortega in a war, but not really. He dominated Ortega. Ortega had 2 moments, triangle and guillotine, in round 3, and still lost the fucking round, because Volk's at BMF. And Volk then beat someone, Korean Zombie he beat. After that, beat him pretty easily. Then he beat Max Holloway pretty easily. So that right there is 1, 2, 3, 4 defenses. Then he moves up to fight Makhachev, loses a close decision, which I think he won, and then beats Yair Rodriguez, the interim world champion, and was just going to fight Topuria, but he got this call. I'm going to go Makhachev, though. I'm going to go for Islam Makhachev. I think between their first fight, who's going to be more of the improving guy? Who's going to be rapidly improving? Makhachev's got good grappling. That's at the peak. All right, if anything, that will lower. I doubt it, though. He's Dagestani. It's not Usman we're talking about. That will lower. I'll talk about Usman tomorrow against Chimaev. But Makhachev, his striking's going to get better and better. And it's scary to think about. Because Makhachev's only 31 years old. Not the youngest. But he is still 31. And Volk is 36 almost. When's Volk's birthday? His birthday's in... It's not loading. It's not loading, guys. Gonna have to turn off the internet, probably. Maybe. Yep, I turned off the internet so it can fucking work. Alright. He last fought... What am I saying? No. What am I saying, Volk? Oh, Volk's birthday. He just turned 35. Alright, he's not 36 at all. It's a complete lie. UFC scheduled. So he just turned 35 years old, like a month ago almost. He's coming back in here. I don't think Volk wins. I just don't see it, man. First fight, I think he won. I think he won the first fight. I'm one of those guys I think Volk won. I think the majority of people picked it. I think majority of people had Makhachev winning. I thought Volk won that fight. Very close fight. And it comes down, I think we all can agree, Makhachev round 1, Volkanovski won round 5. Round 2 and 3 are very close rounds. Round 4 is also a close round. Makhachev did no fucking damage. I don't care if he held the back. He didn't even go for rear naked choke attempts either. He just held the back of a body triangle. That doesn't win you rounds. It can if the guy on bottom, like we saw this last week with Viviane Araújo and Jennifer Maia. Maia got her back taken. If she kept punching Araújo from the back, if she kept punching Araújo in the back and swelled up her eye, Maia clearly wins that round. Volk did that against Makhachev. That can't be ignored. It can't be ignored. In my opinion, it can't be ignored. And I think Volk won that round based off damage. The criteria is damage. Bisping says it all the time. I don't know why I'm bringing him up, but he's the guy that brings it up all the time. But he's an idiot. But it is true. Damage is first. Round 2 and 3 were close rounds as well. I think round 3 is a fucking close round. I think round 2 is Volk. I know he got caught at the end with a good punch, but that's one good punch just doesn't win you a round. It's not like Volk got rocked bad. He just stumbled back. Oh well. Volk stumbled Makhachev back in round 1, even though he did get dropped in that round. And I did give that round to Islam Makhachev. Round 2 was Volk. He was chewing up Makhachev's leg. That's what he needs to do here. He needs to go leg kick heavy. I just don't see it. In round 3 in that fight, in that first fight they had, that's an even round. I give it Volk though, because he kept chopping at Makhachev's legs. He can't do that here. But Volk, things he've said here when he took the fight on short notice is he's been injured. You know, he was training for Ilia Topuria. Not even training for him. He just signed the contract. He probably would have been starting to train for him now. That's Ilia Topuria, a whole different style as well. Not even close to Makhachev. Alright, not even close. I don't think Volk's going to be as strong here. I think Makhachev will get the back in this fight. I think he'll get the back in the first round. Take the body triangle early in round 1. And I think he will do what he did in round 4 to Volk in the round 1 here. And just take the back. Do some damage this time, Makhachev. I think he will do some damage. Win round 1. I think round 2 they're both going to be in a clinch situation. Maybe Volk's tagging him here and there. Volk has moments where it's like, oh, good shot from Volk. But Makhachev's doing really good, alright. And I can see him going some clinch exchange where Volk goes in it. Where Makhachev tries tripping him, Volk defends it. And as they leave the exchange, I see Makhachev on tiptoes, landing a flush knee on the chin, dropping Volk. Volk pops up. But I can see Volk stumbling. Makhachev's pouring it on. Volk's trying to go for a takedown. Makhachev brings him back up. Lands big shots against the cage. And I think overall he's going to put out Alexander Volkanovski. I really do believe so. I hope Volk wins. It would shake up some things. We can run back a trilogy. I mean, if Volk dominates Makhachev, no need for a trilogy. Because the first fight should have gone to him anyways. And if he beats Makhachev easily here, there's no need. Unless Makhachev steps up on short notice back for Volk, if Volk's fighting Oliveira or something. Or Gaethje. I think Volk's going to lose, man. I think he will. And they're all going to say Makhachev's the king. And he is. He is the king. Because he's proved it. Had a great performance against Charles Oliveira. And Volk is just a win-win here for him. If he loses, oh well. Fight Topuria like nothing happened. And if Makhachev loses, all the pressure's on him, I get it. Because if Makhachev loses here, it won't be good for him. It won't be good for him if he loses this one. He might get a trilogy, but he's going to have to make it somewhat close to argue a trilogy, or else we're looking at Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan, Beneil Dariush, Dustin Poirier maybe. Where the fuck's Poirier been out? I know he's just gotten KO'd a few months ago, but still. Poirier is in an awkward situation. Unless he does, unless maybe McGregor quadrilogy they can do, but Poirier is probably just waiting for the loser of this, or a loser of some big fight. Like maybe you do McGregor, I don't know. I don't know what McGregor's doing. I don't even know what they're doing. Poirier realistically should fight the winner of Dariush Arman. That's what I think Poirier should realistically do. But still. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Makhachev though. I think he's too clean with his shots. Power is big here because Makhachev has sting on his shots. I don't know what it is with Dagestanis, but they just have fucking sharp-ass knuckles and just have power. Name one Dagestani that just doesn't have any pop in their shots. And Kalaev's got pop in his shots, but he's shit with it. Overrated stand-up. You know, very overrated stand-up, but he's got the grappling to fall back on. Umar Nurmagomedov has power. I know he doesn't use it much, but he does have big power. We saw that against Barcelos. Makhachev's got power. Khabib's the only guy without any power. I knew he dropped McGregor, but still, fuck off. Other than that, what the fuck's he done with the striking? Backs up. Oh no! I got cracked by Poirier and he had to stumble back. Khabib's in trouble. I gotta shoot for my legendary takedown. Credit to Khabib though. Makhachev's better than Khabib, I think, man. Makhachev's better than Khabib. I'm gonna go for Makhachev. I think he's gonna catch Volk eventually in this fight. I just don't think Volk's gonna be as strong or doing anything. I think he's gonna lose. I think Makhachev's gonna lose this. I think, what's his name? Volk's gonna lose. I think Volk's gonna lose this one. I hope he wins, but I don't see it. I'm gonna go for Volk losing. What am I saying now? I'm just rambling. Volk's gonna lose. I don't see him gaining anything off here. That first fight was the perfect fight for him. Perfect everything. Actually didn't have to drain the weight cut. Didn't have to do all that sorts of stuff. Now it's in Abu Dhabi. They were in Perth, Western Australia. All favored in Volk, except for the judges. But Volk did everything to win that fight. He should have won, but got fucked by the judges. Now he's fucked. If he wins this one, good for him. Good for him, Volk. Top 3, definitely. Above DJ, fuck it. DJ lost to Henry Cejudo. I know he's still adding to legacy. But DJ did lose to Cejudo, whether you agree with the judges or not. He didn't avenge it. Never got to avenge that loss. At least Volk will avenge the Makhachev loss and prove he's better. And if Volk wins, he's a killer. And no one's going to stop him for a while. Gaethje has 0 chance. I don't give a fuck if Gaethje improve. He wouldn't have any chance. But again, credit to Gaethje if he does pull it off as well. Credit to whoever beats Makhachev, man, because Makhachev's good. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see Volk. I just don't see Volk winning. And you can talk about this and that. He beat Yair, looked good with wrestling, but Yair is shit on the ground, and we found that out. He's just a good stand-up artist, and he's very good on the feet. Was kind of piecing out Volk in the feet. I just don't think Volk wins. I don't think he does. If he pulls this off, I would be very shocked, on short notice especially. But I just don't see it. I think he's going to lose. His chin's not the best. I'd say Makhachev has a better chin than him. Even. But Volk can be cracked. Makhachev's got too much power. I got Islam winning. Winner of this one. If it's Volk, run the trilogy. If Volk wins, what's it called? What's it called? If Volk wins, what am I saying? If Volk wins easily, just do Volk. I don't even know what the fuck you're gonna do. That'd be a huge mess. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, really. But if Volk wins in a competitive fight, run the trilogy. If Makhachev wins, you do Makhachev Gaethje, Oliveira Gamrot, winner versus winner. And Volk, if he loses, fights Fury in January if you're ready. But yeah, Makhachev wins. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I think Makhachev wins. If Volk wins, I'll be happy. Hopefully he wins. Fingers crossed. Peace.